welcome that Spency sees it, feels it, experiences it. I'm most honored to attend the meetings that I do and the people that come. It's double-edged, when people say, oh, this is the best meeting in the Valley, or the best meeting I've ever been to. Well, it's a small meeting. The place can hold 80 people at the most, 100 people. Sometimes being popular ain't so great. No, I don't just see things, I absorb them. I always have as a kid. I absorbed the family dynamics. How to survive. Survival skills. You know what? Most of us alcoholics have had some traumatic fucking childhood experiences. And we've learned some survival skills. And at 60, I'm just beginning to see a little bit more. I needed the childhood exactly as it was. Yes, there's dysfunction in every family, but there was so much love. I wasn't a mistake. I was wanted, adored, cherished, loved. Not that I really love being here. I don't think I've ever really loved being here. I really don't. Babies aren't supposed to be so fucking conscious and aware. I didn't speak. I was almost 2 years old. I haven't spoken a single fucking word. I guess I always have had the gift of not having to speak, and people understand what I'm saying, what I want. I guess, I don't know. Telepathy, I can communicate without words. Really, really well, actually. Wouldn't look for me and you fucking know. There's no need for me to be yelling and screaming, and I forget that. And yelling and screaming doesn't, that's not so stoic. Mature, but fuck, I'm not really all that mature. I'm fucking adult child of fucking alcohol and drugs. But a lot of us are. A lot of us were. It was interesting the other, I don't know, a few weeks back. They're all the same to me. I'm pointing out the sergeant's drunk to this other kid. He's drunk and he's like, oh! Yeah, he's just like my dad. He looks exactly like my dad. My dad's an alcoholic. So, it's just not me. Spence isn't crazy. There's confirmations. I used to love confirmations early in recovery. The positive ones. But the thing about confirmations, when you start looking around the rooms and you know that, probably 9 out of 10 people, they're going out. You're probably not going to see them again. No, you might see them in Old Town. Oh, fuck. If you've been in the meetings and then you go out and you see Spence, in Old Town, I hope it doesn't ruin your fucking night. That's not my intention. Please enjoy your evening. It just doesn't work for me. Never really has. It always got me. I used to, you know, I drinking and going out, dancing and all that shit. Oh, it was fun, you know. It was fun. The drinks, you know, they killed the fear so you could ask the girl to dance. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever asked a girl to dance when I wasn't fucked up. To be honest. Shit. Well, no. 6th grade dance lessons. Dance practice or whatever. I remember that. I have a good memory. Too damn good. I don't have a blacked out mind. I remember everything. Thoughts, feelings, emotions, actions, inactions. I don't have a lot of regrets. Because most experiences usually end up in pain. Holy shit, we got a lot of water here. Oh, we got rain. We got a little bit of rain here in Scottsdale. And we need it. God, the desert's sucking that stuff up. Well, actually, it only sucks it up for about 2-3 centimeters. Then it gets rock hard glitchy, so all the rest of the water rolls off. But then again, almost all of Scottsdale's been paved over. It used to be beautiful, pristine desert. Yeah, it's fucking pavement. And very, very expensive real estate. It's just a prophecy, you know, it's a feeling, a premonition. I remember when, you would never imagine it, but when houses got flooded, when they looked like those houses, you know, back east in Texas, those floods, when the rivers really flood. Going through people's houses. My friend's house. It took her, Scottsdale, the developers, and Scottsdale City allowed some developers to move in natural wash. And by doing so, it diverted the natural wash through their property and through their house. It was my God, it was a flood. You could tube down Choya Street. I mean, it was past curb to curb. It seemed like a biblical flood for Arizona at the time. Of course, I'm out there in the water having a blast. Out there on my bike, and I've always loved water. If I found a little stream, and you know, oh, I digress. I didn't speak for almost 2 years. My parents, they had me locked me up in Twin Falls, Idaho, where the shooting occurred. Used to be where my folks lived, my dad's folks lived, and we go up there every summer. Anyways, they got those little fences to keep me in the garage. And, well, I finally got fed up. I didn't like being in jail. Still don't. And my first words were, I want out. Complete, declarative sentence, command. So clearly I commanded the language and I never needed to speak it. I think I commanded a language long before I ever was fucking born or ever fucking saw English. So my first words were, I want out. And I've been trying to get the fuck out ever since. There wasn't a lot of yelling and screaming, but when the yelling and screaming was going on, it went on and on and on. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Surviving childhood, surviving Chaparral High School. Well, that was a fucking mind fuck. Me and my best friend, my late best friend Scotty, he lived up the street. You know, he would show up at my house in the morning because we walked into school. We didn't have cars. We didn't have money yet. Or licenses. So we're walking to school. So we twist up, we pull some bongs there. I had some plants in the backyard. Of course, never got a harvest. Somebody stole the fuckers. Anyway, so we pull some bongs, you know, before we'd walk, you know, a couple miles to school. And only like 15 minutes, not a fucking big deal. Then we twist up a couple doobies and smoke a couple joints on the way to school. And then we show for IPS first hour. Sophomore year. And this is our fucking ritual. Fuck how you get through fucking high school without fucking ever bringing a book home. D or better. You get a D, you get a credit. That was my fucking philosophy. Of course, I got ADHD and I just can't study and I find it all boring as fuck. Anyways, but it's tolerable when you're fucking stoned. So, me and Scotty, we come into IPS, and it's a fucking cold winter night, and he got this big jacket on. But apparently that fucking pot, you know what, it stinks. And he smelled like fucking weed. Oh, what is his name? Mr. Yeast. Meast, I think is his name. So, if anybody from Chaparral, they'll remember IPS. And what is it? Stokler, I forget the other teacher that did the lab. He was a great. There were some really fucking great teachers at Chaparral High School. There really were. And I got to know the president. I met the principals a couple times, vice principal, police. Oh, fuck, that's another story. So anyway, Scotty fucking comes in, he's smelling like fucking weed. And he grabs fucking Scotty. We're small little shits, we're sophomores. And he grabs him by the jacket, leaves us all in the classroom because he's bringing Scott down to fucking get searched by the principal. I'm like, fuck. But luckily, Scotty had that sack tucked behind his balls. So when they searched him, they didn't find it. Lucky little fuck. Me, they would have fucking found it. Well, shit. This is how stupid I was. I found somebody's fucking like junior book, and I'm a sophomore. I cut all the fucking pages out of the fucking book. And then I sold pot to my friends. So there'd be quarter bags and dime bags in there. I never made any fucking money. That wasn't the intent. We needed fucking pot, and I happened to know where I could get a quarter pound, so I just bought a quarter pound. I thought it was gonna, so I would have free pot, but there's nothing free about selling pot. There's nothing free about growing pot. Fucking, that's expensive as fuck. Oh, so anyways, memories. So I would pass the book around like everybody in the fucking school knew I sold fucking pot. Fucking stupid, Spence. Fuck. But I'm fucking baked, so fucking, you know, I'm baked. I don't fucking, you know, I walk into the fucking lockers and fuck everybody's looking at me and I feel that, but I don't really, it doesn't click. Anyways, I'm not getting searched or fucking busted for the book. And luckily, when I was going to get busted for that fucking book, my friend Richard Rugg, oh, he was a smart kid. And his sister was hot. Yeah, Renee. She was hot. She was an incredible fucking. She was awesome at archery. Too scared in high school to ask anybody out. Didn't have any money. Felt insecure. Fuck fear. No money to take someone out on a date. Fuck. Working as a dishwasher to try to fucking make money to buy my pot. Fuck. That was my reality. Anyways, Richard's like, dude, I was in a parent-teacher conference and they were talking about you in the book. Well, the fucking book went in the fucking trash. Thank you very much, my friend. So that ended that fucking shit. And they didn't bust, and they didn't fucking find Scotty's bag. That was funny. I fucking got to tuck it behind my fucking ball sack, man. Those fucking gloves. I miss Scott. God, he died on me. Alcohol related. He was driving up to Sun Valley, Idaho. I told him to stay at Grandma's in Las Vegas. We just did ecstasy all fucking weekend long. You're fucking tired, so drive to Vegas. It's only 5 hours up there, so stay all night and day, and when you're arrested, drive up the next day. Fuck, you're out of the fucking service. You got a fucking honorable fucking release. They were gonna fucking give you a dishonorable because of your fucking alcohol, drinking. Scotty, alcohol just fucking was. Dad's an alcoholic. Fuck, Scotty's a fucking alcoholic. Fuck amount of beer he would fucking drink while we were on the ski slopes. Fucking a lot of yellow snow, I'll tell you that. Scotty's got a weak bladder. He's afraid he's gonna splatter. Oh, he hated when we say that. Anyways, I miss Scotty. I miss my friends. I miss my fucking family. I'm grateful for my sobriety. I'm grateful for this life. It's not mine, it's God's life. I need to honor it. I need to honor this body, and I am. And I am honoring my sobriety. And I'm being of service. And I'm trying to be of maximum service to my fellow man. I believe being in the plaza is part of that. Showing up to meetings is part of that. And trying to demonstrate the next greater version of Spence. Everybody in that plaza is seeing me grow because I progress. Either I am progressing or it's over. There's no relapse. No need to drink. No need for fucking methamphetamines. I have no desire for any of it. And both is just suicide anyways. 60 years old. Fucking, even if there was pure fucking meth out there, I'm sure if you have money, if you have enough money, you can get anything you fucking want. You can buy prescription meth if you have money. Pretty expensive, fuck. Pharmaceutical companies, fuck, they bend you ass over. But regardless, you know, you still got to get off of it. I don't know. When I don't know and I have peace, that's mental peace. Woke up with all these thoughts, dreams, and fears coming in, and no reason for me to doubt God, the script, life. I sure the fuck haven't set out to do any of the fucking experiences I had. I'm sure I chose them all. Because otherwise this world would be full of victims. So on some level, I believe our soul chooses, and we make all these contracts and agreements. Like I have agreement with some officers in Scottsdale PD. Every one of them that's drinking, actually. Oh. when one is, you know, when one's lived with his own alcoholism and fucking alcoholic mind, insanity. The first 3 steps, you know, I made I'm powerless over drugs, alcohol, people, places, things, police, injustices, violence, racism, narcissism. Powerless over all that shit. It's all outside myself. I mean, I have the capacity for all that. There's no reason for it. I'm gaining more black friends than white. I mean, I bonded with everybody in the... There was me and Tommy. Well, there were 3 of us that are white, and well, everybody in that cell is a fucking drug addict, alcoholic. All the charges are drug and alcoholic related. You know? Drugs and alcohol. Gee, wonder why the fucking you're in jail. But then you eliminate the drugs and alcohol and then no more jail, and then you find yourself back in jail. Not drug and alcohol related. More failure to fucking see a letter in the mail, I'm sure. Hey, I got 21 subs. Thank you. Thank you for anybody that has sent me up, that has helped me out with fucking a $20 bill. $50 bill. Someone gave me 25 cents. Get yourself something nice. I sent them love. Thank you. 25 more cents than I had. I know the intention behind it, but I fucking didn't take that. I said thank you. I almost fucking cry every time I get a Venmo fucking deposit. Oh, I applied, went on to Indeed or I don't know what the fuck website, and so I made this fucking completely fucking unreadable fucking resume of my life experiences working, welding. And so I have all these jobs. I have a bunch of job offers in welding, but they're all fucking full-time, overtime, 50, 60 hours. And $30 to $60 an hour. Wow. No thanks. But full benefits. And full copays. And procedures. Which are covered, which are not. How much you gonna pay. So I'm going to go see the Department of Economic Security. I haven't paid in that much to Social Security, but maybe I can get some fucking help. I don't need much. I live on $500 a month. Or I was. All those tickets really fucking... Those tickets, you might as well just wiped out my fucking IRA like fucking happened before. Wiped out 200 grand to fucking... Like that. Because that was fucking... It's worse than that. I still had 100 grand left. Which I've lived on for the last 14 years. Made 100 grand last for fucking over 14 years. That's a long fucking time. But that's just surviving. I mean, that's just barely paying the power of the... no house maintenance. My fucking roof leaks. Needs a new roof. I've been maintaining my body, fucking healing my body. My focus has just been recovery and breathing and healing, grieving, to get where I am today, right now. I don't know why it's so fucking difficult for me to fucking really appreciate what the fuck I have right now. I'm 60 years old. I can skate on tiptoes. I can do circles. I can skate backwards. I can touch my fucking toes. I can see my fucking penis. I didn't see my fucking penis for fucking, I don't know, 10, 15 years. When you're 260, 80 pounds, you don't see shit. Except this gigantic, how in the fuck did I walk around carrying 120 fucking pounds of fucking lipid cells? Fat, reserves, energy. And then I wonder why I had no energy. And how a $25 fucking pair of skates fucking changed my life. How drug court sentence changed my life. How the people in the rooms of almost every 12-step recovery group. I've been to most of them. I've attended most of them for fucking years. And when I attend, it's almost daily. It's 5 days a week. It's not showing up to Al-Anon once a week. You get to know those people. They get to know you. And then you get to heal together and share. And we share our pains and we heal. And everyone's affected by alcoholism. The wives, the kids, children. Dad's an alcoholic. Never know what's going to happen when he comes home. Yeah, that's alcoholism. I don't know. Just spent's being spent. Life on life's terms. Sobriety is fucking effortless and challenging at the same fucking moment. Anyways, I've never been so healthy. Probably, and most definitely, and aligned, spirit, mind, and body. Not necessarily in that order. In the beginning, it's bring the body, and the spirit and mind may follow. Because when the body's just showing up for a fucking court signature, the spirit, the mind, and the addiction, I was not following. I was not happy to be there. Who the fuck wants to feel on the levels that I feel? Fuck. Practice makes perfect. Practice is always perfect. Doesn't matter how bad you fuck up the practice, it's practice, therefore it's perfect. Failures lead to success. The whole world's fucking addicted to the fucking screens. I watch kids, they walk down the street, they just fucking walking with the fucking phone in front of their face. On autopilot. Fucking like self-driving fucking Waymos. Completely detached from what I am observing right now. Reality. I'll tell you what, there's a great freedom when you, truly, and I'm not always there, but more so than I've ever been, when you truly give up what other people think or say about what you say or do. I don't read any comments on, I don't know if I don't post, I don't read what other people think of these videos. I don't. It will fucking cluster fuck my whole world, and I ain't going down that rabbit hole. It's nothing personal. It's a fucking mental deal. You know, maybe when I get back on meds, I will interact with you know, this is just more fucking self-help for me. Like sharing in a meeting. That's all it really is. I just get to share without the fucking timer going off. I can actually pause. Because when you only get 2 or 3 fucking minutes, and should your ticket get called, I can condense a whole lot of stuff in 2 minutes. Therapy. You know, like a lot of people use the fucking meetings for therapy. A lot of people come into meetings and, you know, and we understand, so therefore, you know, we give you our attention. And if you've been alone and isolated with drinking and drugs, and all of a sudden you come into the room and people are actually truly concerned for your welfare, and how can we help? That can be a fucking very powerful fucking sign. Oh. You know, it's the 12 steps, and the 12 steps are a lot of fucking work, and it requires fucking brutal honesty, rigorous honesty. It requires you to fucking be fucking clean and sober. You know, one day at a time. You know. Every meeting lately has just fucking been the element, I don't know, different but important. So important. Because I know I'm going to show up to some meetings and people aren't going to be there. I know they're dying. You know, and they know they're dying. Where else in the world does someone come out and say, hey, I'm dying of cancer, but I'm sober? I don't know any other place. And that dying from cancer is painful and it sucks. But there's something about acceptance. Accepting the most unacceptable. And you find peace in it. I would have missed Dano. Miss a lot of people. We all die, yet few of us truly live. You know, I used to think living was drinking, drugging, hang gliding, riding fucking my motorcycles. And life is all of those experiences. However, I probably never felt more alive than I do today. And I'm not doing anything, really. Can't afford to do anything at the moment. Nor have I had any desire to do anything. Profound spiritual awakening just fucking destroyed the desire to even fucking be here. At least for me. And I've had many. It's crazy. I miss my loved ones, yet I know I'm not separate from them. It's Time is an illusion, delusion. This whole fucking thing's a fucking projection. I don't know. Probably more true than not. And I know this fucking doesn't... Oh. If you saw what I see, feel what I feel, you'd probably be a little overwhelmed too. Not that you're not. You know, it's one thing when you're really, really busy. You got a family, you're raising kids, you got a job, you got all these there is just so much that has to get done. It's amazing how any of it gets done. So there's not a really long, there's no time really for free thought, for meditation. And my whole fucking... most of my waking hours are just prayer and meditation. Wasn't easy at first, but then again. Trying to recover and heal from, using meth takes years. I'd wake up, I'd go to the coffee shop, I'd read a book, or I'd journal. It's really all I did for the first 2 years when I came back in. And grieved. And just sat and grieved. Not in tears, but inside. Some pain, even time, will never heal, but it does soften it, and it does get less and less and less. But losing loved ones, having pets, there's always an emptiness in there and a joy in that. I love enough, I care enough to show up for life. I never showed up for life. Today I do. Thy will be done, not mine. My old ways get me high. Escape. Isolate. Oh, the disease. Fuck. Well, anyways, I have a full tank of gas. I'm at the grocery store, and I'm going to see... what's been reduced.